Keep it pyro.
1 2 1 2.
Yo.
Back to the Flip Life Radio Show. We got Phili N Dotz in the building. What's happening, man?
Yes. What's up, Supernova?
Yeah. Man took it back to the old school name and that.
It's been a long time coming as well.
Trust me. Man posted today on the thing like, right, man's not gonna Alex Dotty me, you know.
You know I couldn't let that happen. Listen, I couldn't let that happen. I'm telling you, man.
You know what it is though, like that's not the agenda, innit?
No, I know that already. I mean, I'm not even really. I don't even really want to dwell on that whole.
No, of course.
I feel like man's got a little bit too much airplay already throughout the whole.
Yeah,
thing.
no, that's true.
I'm not blaming you or nothing like that on that,
Nah.
but to me, that's a situation that needs to be addressed anyway. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I commend you
Not
for
gonna
that because
AD
you.
me like that.
Big up to yourself.
Yeah.
On Pyro Radio right now.
Well,
I believe you dealt with that correctly. So.
all right, bless, man. Well, we're keeping it moving today, and we're talking about grime. We're saying that the debate I've been going on with for a while is grime hip hop. I wanted you to come specifically for this. I know you're about this boom bap life.
Do you know what?
I'm curious.
I was at his.
Try to talk into the mic when
I was at his earlier, and we were like, look, I reckon Nova thinks we have.
Sorry, before we even talk, we've got Dotz on the mic right
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of just jumped in there, but no, we were chatting to Phillies earlier about like, what do you think? And I was like, do you know what? Don't even say anything until we get to the radio station, because if we ruin the chat.
Yeah. So you haven't had a discussion between each other. I love that.
We haven't spoken about it at all. Like we agreed
You
not
smart.
to. So
it is what it is.
yeah. I'm gonna let Philly go first.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah, it's grime hip hop.
In a word, no. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? For me, grime isn't hip hop. I'm not taking anything away from grime when I'm saying that grime isn't hip hop. Do you know what I mean? But for me, I've been doing this hip hop thing as a boom bap thing before grime was even anything. Do you know what I mean?
Of course, definitely.
For me, I mean, when grime came out, I was like probably 20, 21. Do you know what I mean? And I was living with my ex-girlfriend and my stepson. Do you know what I mean? He was like 13 at the time. Do you know what I mean? Just got into Dizzy Raw School. Just got into.
He was listening to the movement.
So I could hear the shit upstairs, and while I was doing my boom bap shit downstairs, I could hear the similarities of what were going on, and the change for me it was literally like a change of what garage used to be, and where MCs basically jumped on garage and just basically progressed that to do what it is they were doing from there. You know what I mean? So
So a genre of recorded music.
It was a genre of recorded music. You know what I mean? It was kind of like perceived like hip hop or whatever, not as like but for me, the only reason it kind of gets perceived as being hip hop is because it's all been chucked into the same circle of urban music. Do you know what I mean? So from anything black, it automatically gets chucked into urban. Do you know what I mean? And then from that, they go and differentiate between.
That's why I'm asking the question: is it hip hop though? Because I don't like that whole put it into urban. I'd rather put it into hip hop.
No, I understand that. But for me, it's not hip hop because it's not from where it is that I came from. I can see that people that do grime will develop into doing hip hop. There's enough grime artists that I like in respect to what they do. I like. I mean, I like a good few grime artists to get some. I mean, or what it is that they do. You know what I mean? I respect them for what it is that they do. You know what I mean? But for me, it's not. Until I hear them on a lot of rappers, I mean, aside from Kano and the people that I mentioned, you know what I mean? Until I hear some of them on like a boom bap beat, spreading a message instead of talking some shit that I'm hearing, do you know what I mean? The type of shit I was trying to get my stepson to not listen to at them time there. You know what I mean? And for me now, it has progressed and it has changed into a different thing.
So is the message an important part of it being categorized as hip hop for you?
For me, it is, because if it ain't spreading a message that from where hip hop was actually came from. I mean, I'm not saying that every single tune you need to do has got to have a political message or has got to have some kind of spiritual theme for you to be uplifted from that. You know what I mean? But as far as I'm concerned, you know, if you're going to be an artist that's going to put out a body of music, you need to at least have somewhat of something that's, to me, is hip hop, and that is talking about the struggle of what you and your people
Do you know what? Just to interject, I think the main problem right now is that people get hip hop and rap confused.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
Hip hop is a lifestyle, a culture, a way that people live, whereas rap kind of captivates everything that is anyone MCing. So you could be rapping over 95 BPM boom bap beats, so you could be rapping over 140 BPM grind beats, you're still rapping. So at the end of the day, it all derives from rapping as a completely like just separate art form. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. Like at the end of the day, that's kind of like the top of the food chain. But it's like rapping. Then it breaks down into hip hop.
So would you say grime is rap? is a form of rap music.
Yeah, grime is a form of rap music.
That's what
100%.
That's what Phonics said to me when I was arguing the other day, and I said to him, "Well, there you go. So it's hip hop then."
Yeah, but the thing is though, that's like saying that reggae chatting is a form of hip hop.
No, but
or hip hop is a form of reggae
one
chatting.
thing. One thing.
To a degree, it kind of is.
Me and Philly got this link with this clothing company. What instrumental? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So their main slogan was "Rap minus lies equals hip hop."
Oh, I know that one. Yeah.
See, that to me is pretty much the best way of summing it up. Like you listen to rap music nowadays, it's like people are talking about all kinds of stuff that they don't live. Maybe they do live, but they shouldn't be talking about it.
Oh, come on,
aspirations, man. Aspirations, though, innit? To me, I don't really have a problem with the people talking lies and all that, because it's just the aspiration. Like it tells a narrative of the mind of someone from a certain place wanting to be something.
Yeah,
else.
but at the same
really
time,
mind.
like someone real can actually spit about some shit that they're living.
Yeah,
Do you know what
they
I mean?
can, but
So
it's both relevant,
finding
innit?
the
And it's
divide
both social
between both of them.
commentary.
Yeah.
But you saying that now kind of like contradicts what Alex Dotty was talking about, where he was talking about it's just bars. Yeah. It ain't just bars. It's real shit that you're talking about.
No, but he was saying that. No, but he was saying that about his diss song to me.
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Well, I'm saying, well, you're talking about me. Like, you better come with something real, because that's my personal thing. I'm just talking on a wider.
For me, it's across the board, regardless of whether it's a diss tune you're making to someone, whether it's the personal tune you're making about whatever, not whether it's a battle tune or whatever, not some battle shit, whatever. It needs to be some real shit. Do you know what I mean? Regardless of whether you're talking about you can travel to this planet and onto whatever not, which is completely unbelievable, whatever not. You know what I mean? But I don't take those shits as being literal. Do you know what I mean? But when you're talking about something that is kind of literal, when like he's talking about meeting your girl, and he didn't even know who your girl was. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit like that to me is just like, why did you even make that shit up? Yeah, do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to go back onto that. Do you know what I mean? But for me, it's about it being real. Do you know what I mean? And
but that's not something we can really accuse grime of, though.
No, I'm not accusing grime of that in any way.
Like,
you know what I mean?
That's not really something that.
Different picture.
Yeah.
It's a different radio show. You know what I mean? But,
Well,
that was
it's actually a radio. It's a radio show we're gonna go on to soon. We're gonna do a show about content and responsibility and
what people are talking about.
And what people are talking about later on.
What it is they're talking about?
Yeah. C Major came on the show last time, and we was asking him what his definition of hip hop was. Tone at the shop was saying he don't think Grime's hip hop, but that the reason is because we can't define what hip hop is.
I think I saw that whole. The thing is, I was supposed to be at that table there when that happened as well.
So, do you have a definition?
I'm pretty pissed off with myself for not being. I have got a definition of what hip hop is, and the thing is, it'll probably be different to anybody else's definition.
Yeah, and that's what we were saying.
For me, when I got into hip hop, I was like probably 11, 12, and it was literally about breakdancing, graffiti, DJing, hip hop, rapping, whatever. You know what I mean? It was all of those elements combined. Do you know what I mean? So whichever part of it you did, do you know what I mean? Whether you because before, when I first got into hip hop, I was literally just doing graffiti and doing I was breakdancing, popping and all that first and foremost. You know what I mean? Then I got into the graffiti. I was in graffiti for a good while. You know what I mean? And then slowly, as time progressed on, I was listening to hip hop a lot more. You know what I mean? But for the majority of the time, I was listening, like basically saying I was kind of into hip hop or thinking I was into hip hop. I was just doing graffiti and doing bits and bobs and body popping to the electro that was going on. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't really into that. I mean, that was hip hop. You know what I mean? There wasn't that much else out there. As time went on, the music I started listening to, I was listening to it, but I would never thought that I would have been one of those people that would actually rap or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? Only as time went on, I ended up meeting with Life, starting for Life Cypher, get going from there, and you know what it is from there. Do you know what I mean? But for me, hip hop is about that. Do you know what I mean? So for you to say that you are part of hip hop, I don't believe that you have to love graffiti or you have to love breakdancing. When people are when I go to one of those DJ conventions, people are scratching. I can't. Literally for me, it's like hip hop hell.
Yo, hey, Genesis Alive just said that as well. He's not down with any of it.
I have to agree, man. I was saying that earlier in the show today. Turntablism. Oh Lord.
I like turntablism, but I do confess I don't really like beatboxing.
It depends.
You don't like beatboxing?
While we're confessing.
Boy. Faithless effects and that. Faithless effects.
No, I do. Don't get me wrong.
One time our sound cut out at a show. So we were like, alright, fuck it. The only way forward is to just beatbox for 4 bars and spit for 4 bars. And we just switched it back to back for what, like 32 bars.
It was
like the most off the cuff, like freestyle thing that just worked. It was probably like one of the best things.
That's because we were trying to keep it kind of simple and shit. We weren't really we went on the ever scratching and shit.
Yeah.
We're doing nothing like that, you know what I mean? So it's when it gets a little bit too deep like that, to me, it just turns off of music or anything like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like jazz musicians there who are there with their musician. They've got their instrument and they're just and it's literally like they're musically wanking in a show.
Yo, shout out the turntablists, all them DMC man, them and all that.
Solo.
Yeah, perfect.
That's the technical term.
You get what I'm saying?
Yo, that's the most laughs we've made in the interview so far.
Bro, these old school guys, man, they come forward with some strange lingo.
You get what I'm saying?
They start solo and end up crabbing, and it gets real filthy.
It can kind of feel uncomfortable in the jazz show. It's just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's in a zone by himself. He don't care about no one else in the crowd.
Hey, my other point though,
Fingering that trumpet.
Just
Fingering that sax.
C Major said that hip hop was just a genre of music to him. Like he said, it's just a genre of music.
Yeah.
And then we talked about battle rap, and he said he didn't. I was like, I'm trying to talk about different scenes, and even like to me, the battle rap scene's a bit disconnected to the other parts of hip hop scene. But he said, battle rap's not really hip hop or to do with hip hop in his opinion. What do you think about that, Dotz, as someone involved?
Like, battle rap is what you make it, bruv. Like, if you want to battle freestyle or you want to battle over beats with writtens, then that is battle rap. But if you're battling a cappella, I can completely see how people are going to turn that into a spoken word situation versus someone that's actually rapping, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're rapping on beats, it's battle rap, do you know what I mean? That's the way it is.
Okay.
But
I
not
can
many
respect
people
that.
are rapping on beats anymore, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. It's like a
but
show.
speaking of that, I brought him through to the Westwood thing, and he killed it like on beat at Westwoods when we did the on beat clashes at Westwoods and stuff.
Yeah.
Personally, I think that's the way that battle rap should
Who's C Major?
Yeah.
Yeah, but C Major is an artist. Like.
But that's what I did. Like when me and Westwood set it up, we specifically targeted artists who battled. So that we knew that they could flow over a beat and all that. But,
There's not many that are respected, but you get a lot of respect. So, like, what makes you think you're different from the other battle rappers?
myself.
Yeah.
I just think
Work
that.
with Phili.
Obviously that helped. Just like before I battled, I had like 2 projects out already. Like it wasn't I started battling and then made music. It was like I made music for ages, like years and years.
For real. You gave me a CD straight away when I first saw you at Jump Off.
Yeah. And bear in mind as well, for people that don't know, like I met Nova at the Jump Off. Like we chilled together for almost 2 years straight, like 2012.
In my heavy drinking days.
Yeah. In both of our heavy drinking days. You had to go there with a heavy wallet as well. Unless you won, you were losing money on beer.
I got the bottles in before I went there, and then you know what I mean. I still spent their money in there, but I made sure I went there, turned up.
You know them stubby red stripe cans.
Yeah.
Big up that place there with their little stubby little £5 red stripe.
Yeah, £5 for a can of red stripe. Oh.
Was that was that when it was at Astoria?
Scarline.
Oh, Scarline. Okay.
But that's what I mean. Like for me, I was always making music before. I did the battling as like a side thing. It was fun. It was like something that helped promote the music. But obviously after a while, like after 2 or 3 years, I'd done like 40, 50 battles, like freestyle battles, on beat battles, a cappella battles, like every kind of battle. And to me, it was just like I just want to focus on music. Do you know what I mean? So that's the way I pushed it. But
did you used to have a lot of cussing matches when you were younger?
Nah, not really.
I always wonder if there's a link between battle MCs and
I definitely used to freestyle a lot when I was younger, and obviously it would kind of always end up in cussing someone when you're like 12 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like, would you say Jump Off is more hip hop because of all the like dance break battles?
Do you know what? It's not even that. It's not even that either of them are more hip hop, because there's so many really fucking amazing hip hop artists in Don't Flop. But with Jump Off, for me, that the night is an experience, because they used to switch it up with so much different stuff. Everyone was there having fun. There was never any trouble. It was
Say pillow fights, yeah.
By that point, I was too knackered from the rap battles, chilling backstage. But
this was my whole problem with not even a problem with Jump Off. You know what I mean? I've got big respect for Jump Off for what it is they do, but it was like it was a completely different level to what your Don't Flop or regular battle league was about. You know what I mean? So with all the other different shit they had going on with their Jump, I couldn't take any of that seriously. You know what I mean?
So you think Don't Flop was more serious?
Don't Flop was definitely more serious, because you would never get anybody from King of the Dot or from URL coming to UK and going on Jump Off.
Yeah, but that didn't happen so early either. That's a more modern kind of thing.
I hear that.
They built something up to do that in that platform. I hear you though. I hear you.
Yeah. For me, they're two different leagues.
But no, you know what? Jin came to Bite Jump Off long way before all of that.
Yeah,
he was that guy of that kind of caliber back then.
But that was in the same way that we had that same dude that was the black dude. What was his name again?
No one knows this, but me and Philly were supposed to battle Verb T and Joker Star.
Oh gosh.
The battle got like it was fully written as well.
What someone backed out, yeah?
No, it weren't even that. Like with our schedule, Verb's schedule and Joker Star's schedule, it was impossible to find a date where we could all do it. And the one time we could do it, I ended up in hospital. So it was like we couldn't even.
Do you know what?
do
That
it.
would have been deep. Like when I think about it, like on some UK hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
Like Side Philly and Verb T and that, we're taking it back, bro. Battling.
Bro,
like,
this
you know
guy
what I'm saying?
had some crazy lines as well. Man. Some crazy.
You know what? I spat my lines to Life MC the other night as well, man. Big up Life MC.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, man. Yeah. My man was shocked at what was going on. He was like, "Yeah, you need to do that battle still." So
Yeah.
Big up Verb T and Joker Star if you're listening as well. For real.
Yeah, I was gonna touch on that. Like last time I saw you at Boom Bap, we was gonna do an interview.
Yeah.
And you was like, "Yeah, don't ask me about the live situation and the thing." But since then, you've been posting.
Yeah, no.
There's been a couple of pictures and posts you've connected.
It's a random one. We literally bumped into each other randomly on the street, and like we haven't spoken since 2012, and we bumped into each other. We lived in the same town since then, or whatever not, and had bare beef as most people have known. You know what I mean? Whatever not, but bucked up a couple of weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, you know what I mean? We pieced it out, loved it up. You know what I mean? So loved it up.
That's a good look.
That's
a good look.
But you know what I mean? It's all good.
And you've connected again since then, so that
we've connected well, man. You know
that's a good look. That's
me laughing up and talking well and everything. You know what I mean?
Love that, man.
I mean, for me, the whole situation with Boom Bap and me not really wanting to talk about the situation with that is me knowing that what people were expecting of a live cypher at Boom Bap wasn't going to be happening. I'd already had like bare people on my Facebook and on Twitter talking shit. What's going on at Boom Bap? And I kind of knew what was going on, but I didn't want to be the reason that people had bought a ticket and what they were looking to happen.
I hear that.
Wasn't happening. Do you know what I mean? Or be the bearer of bad news and talking some shit and then
of course
have to deal with that. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it was like trying to step aside from that and not create the same shit that was happening from time ago.
From before, So what do you think something like that could happen now?
What's that?
In the future, now that you
a reunion show,
or music.
Stay tuned. Still, there may be something happening still.
All right.
Stay tuned.
Don't
buy a ticket or anything yet.
Even if it's announced.
No, if it's announced, buy a ticket.
People would pay money for that though, man.
Yeah, they would.
People would pay money for that. So
they would. Even like
man.
Task Force done the reunion then, but they've done it again since. They're doing it. I was thinking they should be doing a London show for this. They got to do like a London, but they're doing one in Brighton, Task Force reunion. I'm gonna go to Brighton to see that.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope. For me, I would love to be able to. I'm not even gonna front. I would love to be able to do a show with Life and do it for live cypher shows. We used to do it. Do you know what I mean? Even involve Dotz in it. I think, I mean, even just grow the whole camp of what it is we're doing. Do you know what I mean?
And have everything together.
For me, it's just about everybody being happy with what it is that's happening at that time, and we all just moving forward. Instead of even looking back anywhere at all. Do you know what I mean? So, with what's going on in UK hip hop, I'm even seeing like certain old acts that we've got Task Force that are getting back together. You know what I mean? I've seen bare people talking about Rhyme Asylum getting back together.
Okay, I've heard that. I've heard Poisonous Poets been throwing talk around.
And even Kingpin and Caxton Press. You know what I mean? So,
I did see that.
Big up Kingpin as well, because I know he's locked in right now.
Yeah. Shout out Kingpin all day, man.
I see him talk about that on Facebook the other day. Can you get closer to the mic?
Yeah, if there could be a whole UK get back together like show.
No, that'd be dope. I mean, I was trying to get a freestyle, like a Mud Family thing together as well, but like just not even myself, like Skinny Mongo and Chester for a freestyle or something. I was talking about it a little while ago. If I could do something like that, I think Mongo was supposed to come and do that at the Task Force show on Boom Bap. They was going to do it, so hopefully that something like that happens as well, man.
It'd be good to look forward and do something like that.
Seeing as we just mentioned Boom Bap, I wanted to know your thoughts on Grime at Boom Bap. Do you think Grime has a place there?
In a way, it kind of contradicts what it is. The festival's name, doesn't it? The festival's name, Boom Bap Festival.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'm not going to dispute that there should be grime, because there's going to be people that are going to be at Boom Bap Festival that are going to appreciate grime music and explore it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been to like a much bigger hip hop festival, which is Hip Hop Camp, and I would never expect there to be grime. But you got man like P Money who are smashing it out there.
Yeah.
So you can't dispute that grime should be at a festival like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if people are going to pay to come. The festival is basically is what it is. It's about, it's about bringing the acts there to attract the people who are going to come and watch it. Do you know what I mean? So I don't believe it should just be strictly, if it's called Boom Bap Festival, it needs to be strictly Boom Bap Hip Hop. And that's it. And
well, I actually saw Lady Sovereign at Hip Hop Camp one year.
Yeah.
And it was
Well, she was signed to
it was pure
Rockefeller.
dance music. It was like really dancey.
It wasn't
and
grime.
like techno-y. No.
Or was grime dance?
I was like, wow, what's this?
I think that might have been something where they may have been looking at what was hot in the UK or supposed to be hot in the UK and then just booked it.
Yeah.
Off of the case of that and then just
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it was quite eclectic.
for me to see.
Also, when she signed to Jay for a bit,
She was signed to Jay for a bit.
that
so
might have just been Jay's hookup.
it could have been that.
Like, yo, take Sovereigns.
But at the end of the day, if you're going to look from a European country into what's popping in the UK and then you find out that Jay-Z's just signed this girl, you're going to see what Jay's done and be like, yeah, you know what, just get her.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, she's cheap enough too.
That was mad cold to Lady Sovereign, that whole little conversation just there as well.
Hey, shout out
We had to
Lady Sovereign,
justify
bro.
in our head how she got booked. Like, how did that happen? How on earth?
She must be big in Europe.
Yeah,
They went mad. They went mad for her. They went mad.
Real talk, yeah. She was on Big Brother, yeah. So from you been on that, yeah, you kind of like passed your.
What, Lady Sovereign was on Big Brother when?
Yeah,
This one?
The time.
Oh, shout out
I
to
don't even
Dappy.
watch
Dappy
it.
was on
Yeah,
Big
Dappy was on
Brother.
Big Brother. It's still popping. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even gonna comment on that.
And pass the mic to Dotz.
I didn't even watch Big Brother, bro.
Nah,
So I'm gonna pass
I
it
ain't
back
watched
to
it,
Philly.
but they said Big Nasty was gonna be on this one, and Little Kim and
If I saw Big
Azalea
Nasty-
Banks. I would have watched every episode.
If
if
Big
that
Nasty
happened.
was ever on Big Brother, I would watch every episode.
what I'm saying.
I
I'll be watching
stockpiled
Big Brother and
popcorn
Little
for this.
Brother.
Trust me.
With Lil Kim as well.
Yeah. Wait,
You got Big Nasty and Lil Kim.
yeah, and Azalea Banks, who just like dissed the crime scene and all that. This was the rumors they were trying to spread. And then I see a video of Big Nasty like one in a big zoo and just being like, "Boy, you think I'm gonna go in that house where I can't bun my
That's
tits?"
exactly what I did. As soon as you said that, I thought to myself, there's no way he's going in a house for 4 weeks. You know what I mean? He ended up plugging shit like them man on Gagland.
That's like volunteering for.
Hey, gang. Damn, B, hold on. Well, yo, when you do that laugh, don't hold the mic so close.
Hey, yo.
Did you watch that? Did you watch that show? I watched about half of it.
No, I watched every episode.
What are your thoughts? I see a lot of people cussing it on the internet.
I was watching it and woke up at that bit.
At that, so you just like opened your eyes.
My missus was like squealing in the background, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Hey, yo, me and Jazz don't know what show you're on about. You know?
Gangland. Was it called Gangland?
I ain't watched it yet.
Where some guy filmed himself like plugging a G-Pack.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah. But I heard about it first as well, so I knew when that was coming. You know what I'm saying, like, I went like this, and then I chilled, and then I went back, and I see all the guys talking again, and then it came back. I was like, right, allow me.
Say Dotz woke up, thought he was on the wrong channel.
Oh, you've all seen worse on the internet. Don't lie.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
For me,
Billy has.
the whole thing. I'm 41, 42, I probably am. You know what I mean? No, for me,
BHS, yeah.
the whole thing on Gangland, for me, to me, there's a whole heap of things that us as a people need to sort out ourselves and fix up ourselves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I've seen a lot of people cussing about white people. You ain't seen them talking about the white gangs or no Asian gangs.
Yeah.
We all know there's white gangs and Asian gangs going out there doing that.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is that Channel 5 gave those cameras to those youths to go and do that filming and do that. If we as a people are going to keep on doing things like that to bring ourselves back 10 paces every single time we're trying to move forward with what's going on with shit, we're only going to be harming ourselves with what's going on here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I'm not bigging up Channel 5 for doing it. Do you know what I mean? Channel 5 shouldn't have done it in the first place, but at the same time, we shouldn't have even given them the ammo to be doing that. Do you know what I mean? And it's like us as a people just keep on.
But ain't it youths though? I thought it was like proper youths.
No, it's you. It's you.
They're being exploited.
When I was a youth, I was dumb, man. I ain't gonna lie. And there's a lot of dumb youths out
Do
there.
you know what?
So
It's for me right now. It's like there's a different level of dumb.
That is a different level of dumb.
The levels have gone so.
But that's man like me's fault, innit? We started and then they get dumber and dumber and dumber.
Listen, the thing is, for me, people, look, mum didn't need to buy funeral hats for your dumbness. Yeah. People have got to buy funeral clothes for people's dumbness now. Yeah?
No, but them man there might go jail from that documentary.
No,
so
they might do. Yeah, I mean, but
so it did them more harm for sure than it did.
This is my issue: is are people going to learn from it, or are people going to get hyped from it and try and do that shit and then just be the next person that they saw buying that shit?
I didn't watch it. That.
Who is the program aimed at? It's aimed at people to judge, basically.
Yeah, it's aimed at people to judge. You know what I mean?
To
So
just
you're
be
gonna
like,
get your
oh, that goes on.
You're gonna get your normal white man there.
Yeah.
Who's, might even be going through a situation with their daughter with a black boyfriend or whatever, not, do you know what I mean? Saying, see, that's what them coons are going on with, whatever, not, and that's what you're bringing to my yard, you know what I mean?
But
when that ain't the case.
But that's why it was made, innit? So that they can get rid of us, innit? From this city.
But we shouldn't be feeding into that.
Yeah.
I mean, we should be seeing that from the door. It's been going on for years, so it should be something.
I'm saying, like, every community got some people who will feed into that.
Every
single community,
they've got
like,
people
every
that will feed
single
into that
shade.
all day. But that's what I'm saying.
Is there not, like-
it's about some education for us to be able to get those people that will feed into that and make them realise some other shit. Do you know what I mean? Because the thing is, the vibe and the passion that they've got for the shit they're going on with, if they could put that into something positive, all of them could be making something much better for themselves and not be an issue to anybody else. Do you know what I mean? And all they're doing is basically making something better for themselves and the people that are around them too.
Yeah.
But all that's happening is the negative shit that they're doing is just encompassing everybody else as well. Do you know what I mean? So instead of the positive thing that's happening there, let's get
Just for the record, grime ain't hip hop.
we covered that. We covered that already.
Yo, I swear you said it was at the beginning. You just changed your mind.
No, it's rap. It's not hip hop.
Oh, okay.
What did you just go and do to make that decision?
I was kind of bored.
Just go and Google it.
So I was like, take it back to the original chat.
No, that's real talk.
Like grime,
but to me,
grime is a style of rap. Hip hop is a completely
but rap is
different
part of hip
style
hop, man. Rap is part of hip hop. So
rap is part of hip hop.
So grime is part of hip hop then?
No, rap is also part of grime. Rapping is the ability to be able to spit syllables sick over a beat. It don't matter what tempo it is. The tempo defines the genre.
You can't even, but the thing is, you can't even just say that. Yeah?
No, but hip hop's not defined by tempo as a genre.
If it was about syllables and things like that, you wouldn't have people like fucking, what's that dude's name? There's not Designer. I ain't gonna get. Gigs. Yeah. Gigs. I think Gigs is a
does
genius.
the multi-syllables thing well though. Fully, every bar.
No,
I think Gigs is a dude. I think Gigs is a genius.
Gigs don't write 4 bars. He writes 3 and then waits 1.
No, Gigs writes about.
I like that though. That's
Gigs
original.
to me, is the lyrical equivalent of on a builder's site, a dude coming in, laying one brick, going home
you're
and
wrong.
getting paid.
You're wrong. You know what? I'm gonna actually. I don't even do this, but you're wrong. You're wrong. Gigs is dope. Like lyrical.
I think he's dope. I like him. Do you know what I mean? But for me,
No, I'm saying lyrically though. He's dope lyrically.
I'm not even dissing it. I'm not. No, don't.
So
You
what's
see
this
when man
about
base, you see when man base it on multis and all that. Gigs does multis as much as anyone else. Every bar.
Yeah,
he just does it slow.
What's this analogy?
over
Have he
like
laid the
6
brick really
songs.
well?
Yeah, but I don't even think he's actually.
Right, you
laid
man
the
are sending
brick
for
very
gigs.
well. I'm not sending for gigs in any way. The first thing I
Not
said.
you. Dotz said over 6 songs. You know. Yo,
I'm just
have you
saying.
listened to the album? Have you listened to the new Gigs album?
Bruv, I've heard bits and bobs, yeah. Don't get me wrong, yeah. I appreciate his shit. I appreciate the shit he did with Wiley and all them lot. But personally, I'm into a slightly different style of rap music.
Yeah, but you can
to
be
what he
into
makes.
different styles.
Gigs
Yeah,
By
yeah.
himself.
Giggs
but
is really lyrical on his new album.
On the new album,
What, to
I
be
think
honest,
to
I don't
me.
know him that well.
Does he
Yeah.
rhyme
To
lyrical
me-
with criminal?
No, I
Or
don't
subliminal?
think so. I don't think so.
Or like,
I don't think so. I think the UK rap hip hop
I
guys
was
do that
gonna
more.
say,
Than the yeah.
But for me, my analogy of it is literally, it feels like he's doing the laziest rap where I feel like I'm putting in a whole heap more time into my bars.
You need to listen
What
to
would
his
you call
album.
what would you call his music and the, like rappers that do that style of
UK rap.
UK rap?
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, you
That's what people call it.
Yeah,
but
it's-
you
it's-
think that's correct?
Well, yeah, it is, isn't it?
What do you call your music?
UK hip hop, underground hip hop, like underground UK hip hop.
Why? Why? Why is yours hip hop
The
and his rap?
difference is because I'm spitting over old school, like
Because of the type of beat.
sample breaks. Yeah,
Gigs
that's
done
the
that. Gigs has done that loads.
thing. Yeah, but it doesn't.
Check this track off the last album, Breathe. It
But-
sound like some like
you
Just
have,
Blaze.
the majority,
fire.
the majority of the stuff that guy puts out is on some trap speed or grime speed.
So trap's not hip hop either.
No, trap is another form of rap. Hip hop is hip hop and trap is trap. You can't even try and combine the two. The same that grime is grime, hip hop is hip hop, trap is trap. They're all subgenres of one big genre.
What about Snoop and what about G Funk?
Yeah, that's some original G-funk rap music.
Yeah, it's not hip hop.
You know what?
Back then it was hip hop because that's how they lived.
Is Ludacris not a hip hop artist?
Yeah, of course he is. But back when the G-funk era was there, people weren't making like where was Ludacris? He weren't making tunes when them lot were.
He came later. He was the Southern, the
that's
rise
what
of the
I'm saying.
South.
So they kind of like defined the genre and then it changed up. But it's all
Yeah, no,
it's
it became
all
a subgenre.
it's
innit?
subgenres
Yeah.
of rap. So hip hop is a subgenre.
I agree
Grime
with
is
you,
a
but they're
subgenre.
hip hop. They're still hip hop, man.
Acid rap, soul rap,
Like-
neo rap, all that
So
stuff.
you see rap as
Never even heard of
the
this stuff.
umbrella
Keep it pyro.
Grime is a different way of life. Come on, man. You compare the people that like are in grime music to the hip hop heads. They ain't dressing the same, living the same.
In the beginning, they fully were though. They were like. It looked like when Grime came out, the man was wearing New Era hats, academics tracksuits, the Averex jackets. It looked like hip hop, innit? They looked the same.
Everything takes a while to evolve, man. Like you're going back 15, 20 years ago now, man. We're living in like right now of the question of in 2016.
You know what the problem is? The grime people are making more money than the hip hop people.
Yeah, they are, innit? Why is that the problem? Well, that's why.
I'm not saying it's a problem. That's what the difference is.
That's what the difference is, and that's why people in the hip hop thing are like cussing all the time.
The reason grime heads are making more money is because they're making faster BPM music that is catchy, and they can go to Ibiza or all these different clubs and just set it off. You know what I mean? Hip hop is a little bit more like conscious and spiritual, so you're kind of listening to bars more. Whereas if you're making grime music, you can just go in on some fun stuff, hard stuff. Everyone can catch along with it. So it's two different genres of music. That's what I'm saying. Like there's music for your sleepy stoners and there's music for your ravers. Like pick which side you're on. Like you're on one or the other. It's not. You can enjoy both, but I'm saying if you're gonna go all
there's
in
trap
on
music.
one,
There's trap music for the sleepy stoners as well.
Nah, they're the codeine stoners. It's slightly different to that. Don't even get me started on
Shout
that.
out my Don Milcarelli,
Let's go to a whole different show.
Xanax and all that. Our 3-6 Mafia and UGK and No Limit are them lot hip hop.
Bro, they're hip hop for the sake that they've been around for 15 years longer than anyone else that's claiming they're hip hop.
It's just because of how long you've been around.
Come on, man.
I'm 24 years old, man.
So when Grime's been around for another 20 years, it will be hip hop.
Right, to me,
Well, Grime not been around for that long.
I came up.
When did Grime? 2004.
Nah,
when the big
album,
albums was coming out though.
Yeah, but think about Wiley and them, who like the originators who were dropping albums in like 2001, like super old school. Like. That's what I mean. So for me, I came up on hip hop, American hip hop, like Atmosphere, Jedi Mind Tricks, that kind of stuff. Then when I got to like 15, 16, it was all about grime, like every single grime artist, even starting even to a college, you know what I mean? But then through Getz, Wiley, the whole of Roll Deep, all of those different guys like Nasty Crew, Marcus Nasty, Criminal, all of those kids, P Money, everybody, Chipmunk that was growing up. But then it was like after a while, grime died down again, hip hop blew up again, and now grime's kind of come back up again. But I guarantee hip hop will come back up again.
The UK rap is popping as well at the same time.
You know what? The thing is, with everything we're saying here as well, we've all literally just come back to the thing is that hip hop is literally what it is that you make it, which then brings it back to what Tony was saying, is that you can't define what hip hop is.
Yeah, it's something you feel, innit? This was my definition. My thing to him is I can't put the definition in words, but it's something I just feel.
Yeah,
and it's something I feel when I make it. It's something I feel when I see it.
Yeah.
So when I see grime, I feel hip hop.
But
that's my angle with him. And when he sees it, he doesn't.
He doesn't see it. So then, how do you define it?
But he's just out of touch.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, though, that's the same. It's the same.
What?
No, but it's
not you.
No, it's not.
Tone from the coffee shop. My Don, shout him out. I love his opinion as well. But I feel he's disconnected. He don't get it. Like. He admits he don't get it.
It's like I say, though, it's sub-genres of rap, man.
Everything we're saying here, there's sub-genres within religion, yeah? There's certain people within a religion that will see certain things and believe that you're supposed to do certain thing, and then someone else within that same religion won't believe that that's right, what it is they're doing, but probably won't say fuck all about it, and will just carry on in the way that they're doing it. Go church every Sunday.
A good analogy.
I mean, if there was a hip-hop church we had to go to every Sunday, we'd be doing the same shit, just up in our fresh jackets and... Going there every Thursday. Shit, do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? People just see what it is for how they see it. Do you know what I mean? You just gotta hope that the other person sees it in a similar vein to what it is that you're saying. Do you know what I mean? So you can't hope that everybody else is gonna see it. I'm sorry.
Is it conclusion time?
I'm not even trying to
come to the end of the show.
I'm not even trying. I'm not even going to try that I can come to a conclusion.
We can't.
I know what, like you just said. I know
Philly's conclusion on the beat.
I know what hip hop is for me. Do you know what I mean? When I hear a certain tune, I hear a certain beat. For me, it's when the beat comes in. Do you know what I mean? When I'm hearing grime, 9 times out of 10, a grime tune will never give me the vibe that a hip hop tune is going to give me when I'm hearing this is a hip hop tune. I want to hear
what about Dead Prez's song called Hip Hop?
I can vibe on a hip. I can grab on a hip hop
or
grime
a
tune.
grime beat.
You just know you're an asshole.
I came up with that one on the spot. Wow, this is cool. Hip hop.
You had that silver bullet.
I didn't.
That silver bullet.
He didn't. He would have said it before now.
Myself. It would have been written down.
It would have been on the notes. It would have been on the notes.
That's what we're saying.
Nah, you have fully got me then. The reason that will be perceived as fully hip hop is because it's Dead Prez that are doing it, and then
It's their breakthrough record.
Yeah, but it's their breakthrough record. But
The song's called the Hip Hop Nova.
The message you were talking about.
It's actually, and it says it's bigger than hip hop.
Yeah,
I don't know if that means anything.
It's their grime single.
Have you heard the remix?
The Kanye remix.
Nah, still bigger than hip hop. It's on the same album.
Yes, that's the Kanye remix.
Yeah,
that Kanye produced that version. What I'm saying is, back in the day.
Kanye produced the original version.
No, I think he produced the remix. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he produced the original
Get your
version.
Google on, and
I'm getting my Google on.
we'll check this. But I remember when I was in the Mud family coming up and all that, 15, 16 years old, Skinny was bringing us on stage. He used to always play that instrumental, and there's a video of him spitting on it on Dark and Cold. It's on YouTube, and we used to just spit double time bars. And this is before grime existed. Right. Do you know what I'm saying?
But that was grime. That was
But
basically
to us, and Skinny, I remember I've got a video of Skinny coming on stage at Subterranea, playing the rhythm, and him going, shouting out 279, going, where's 279? 279 said, you don't like the southern beats, yeah? Shit. And like, rah, man, he was like, yo, we get down with this. And then he was like, yeah, Chaz and Dave, talking about Chaz and Dave, like he did in a Flip Life interview, and was like, yo, play it and spit in a double time thing. And I'd just come into this UK hip hop world, so I went home and I got that instrumental and I wrote my little bar like, right, I know I need a bar for that instrumental when we spin it on when we're touring and all of that. And we was basically we was doing something that was connecting with the grime from then. So
that's what I'm saying. End of the day, grime. I can't say that grime comes from hip hop because there's so many different genres that it could come from. Garage and everything else that's going on. It's
got its own story.
It's definitely got its own story.
And I think it should be respected as its own thing.
It's a UK story,
but
though.
I don't think that stops it being hip hop though.
No, I don't think it stops it being hip hop in a way. Because it's got that rap element to it. I mean, from anybody who's rapping to it.
But also where it comes from, like the way it kind of got made from garage music, guys spitting in beats and then spitting over it. It kind of got made in the same. It's like the same story as original hip hop.
Probably right now tonight in Trinidad and Tobago, there's someone having a conversation saying is soca hip hop.
Yeah.
Right.
Or what the new youths are doing with it. No, trust me.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It all kind of comes from the same shit. My dad used to do the exact same thing, spitting these bars over soca music and calypso back in the day. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just literally doing a future version of it.
Yeah.
All music
is soca reggae, is bashment reggae, and.
Do you know what I mean? Simple.
Yeah.
Kanye co-produced.
Co-produced the first one, and he fully produced the second one by himself.
Don't say that whole sentence like that was already what you said.
I'm asking. I had it in my head.
I didn't check for the remix. I only wanted to know if I was right. I didn't care whether you were right.
Okay, maybe we're both right then. Maybe we're both right. All right then. What's popping though? Before we're out of here, album's out now. Phili album.
I got my album out in a minute. The 11th Hour. Go and cop that on iTunes. Bandcamp. Phili SIPHILI. Go cop that. Come check me on Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is that you do, Instagram. Come and check us out, man. For real.
Bang bang. You lot gone bar for us today?
Nah, we were at the end, man. We've talked it out, man.
2 minutes.
And we had like 20 more questions as well. We had bare more questions.
No, we'll come back on. We'll come back on and do a whole bar session.
Yeah.
I'ma just say, for the sake of it, I let Philly speak on behalf of P&D for that whole 2 hours.
I'll let you talk for time, man. I was quiet.
Now, if you have time to run a beat, man. It's up to you guys.
What you got coming?
I wonder if we do.
Coming out anyway, Dotz?
Yeah, what's going on? What Dotz projects are out?
No one ever knows what I have coming out, man.
What's out right now, though?
Right now, there's like 8 physicals. Like the last one was Bring the Soul Back. The one before that was the John Rockwell EP. We got the Filthy Funk album, the Phili N Dotz album, the Floss EP. There's tons of stuff. .zilla.bandcamp.com.
I always tell man them shout out the Bandcamp because it goes straight in the bank. You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
in my PayPal.
And the Phili N Dotz album is already still out. Are we gonna see another one?
Yeah.
We've been working on stuff, man.
Yeah, there's gonna be a Phili N Dotz project coming real soon, man. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Keep it pyro.